Yep, I am live now and waiting some more viewers to join in the stream. And yep, let's wait for 5 more minutes and let us start this session. Forgotten to yeah, keeping my mobile in silent mode and waiting for viewers some of the viewers to join in the live so we can start the meeting. We can start this session right now. Yeah, one viewer joined. Let me check for 5 more minutes and let us start this session at 11:20. I will wait for 11:20 and let us see how many peoples will join in this session. And if there would be enough viewers for this live session or not, I will definitely start this session at 11:20. So stick with me guys, don't go away. And I can say that I can promise you that this session would be very helpful and informative for you, and you will learn what is programming and why should you learn programming basically. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And can someone ask me something in comment section if they need anything? Before starting the session. Currently I got some viewers. It's 11:19, right? I will start the session at 11:21. And let me ask you something. Which color of shade of lighting you like? This white or this thing thick dark orange, or this light orange, or this white? Which shade do you like? Let me know. Comment in the live chat which shade you like and I will use that shade for entire my live session. Entire live session I am going to use that same shade you guys like, because you are the guys who gonna view my channel, right? And tell me guys, what are your interests in the comment section? What are the programming languages what are the programming languages you expecting me to teach you, guide you through learning process? Let me know in the comment section below, and comment hi in the comment section so that I can know you guys are with me in this session. Something like anything in the comment section so that I can know you guys are in the live session with me actively. Comment something in the chat, anything, doesn't matter. That's just an emoji or something so that I can know you guys are with me in this session. Comment fastly. Yeah, as soon as I got at least one comment in comment section, I will start the session right now. Okay, I think it's time. It's 11:20 and I gonna start this session right now. Anyway, hi guys, I am Vamsi and I am the host of this channel, and I'm going to start the session today. And I think my sister was in this live session watching. Okay, I am going to start this session today. Yeah, thank you Gautami for commenting in live chat, so that you was I came to know that you was in this session with me. And there is one more person. And okay, leave comments I said, and let's going to start this session for now. And in this entire session, if you got any doubts at any time, comment in the live chat and I will go through them. And for now, let us start the session. And in this session I am going to explain you, I am going to know you deep in detail about what is the task of programmer, or who is a programmer, and what is a programming language, and all the stuff in this session. And before knowing about the programming language or programmer, you have to have some motivation regarding the programming or programming language, and you have to know the outcomes of programming languages. What will you get if you learn these programming languages, and what are you going to get in your future, in your life? What are the comforts you are going to get, and what are the benefits you are going to get by becoming a programmer or software developer? Both are basically same, but I am telling because of two words takes more time. And here is the presentation of on programmer and a programming language. First of all, before knowing about programmer or a programming language, let me show you some outcomes of a programming by learning programming language, and by becoming the expert in programming language, or by learning something about programming language. Hi Shamla, thank you for commenting in live session. And yeah, let's get started. And these are the figures I gonna show you. If you are going to be a software developer or programmer for next few months, if you are going to become a software developer, this is the average per uh, annual income of an software developer or an employee or a programmer. According to the indeed.com, I consider these two websites because I most trust these two websites when coming to the pay and job allocation of an employee. Indeed is an Indian based website. I think it empowers the employees into the companies based on the requirements of the companies. And the average salary that a software developer gets according to the Indeed is 4,42,229 rupees, and according to the paysal.com, it's 4,93,576 rupees. And in average, I can say you that a software developer or a programmer who is going to have a plan to getting into the software development was going to get these average amount of salaries in his career, or next few months. So if you work hard, you will get these kind of salaries on average. And if you work beyond your level, or if you learn beyond your level and become a more professional programmer or software employee, you are going to earn up to 1 million per year. That means, which is a huge amount. No one can expect to earn in India by doing specific jobs. You can earn by doing business 1 million, it's not a big deal, but by doing a job 1 million is very big deal per year in India. So by becoming a programmer or professional software developer, there is a chance you might earn up to 1 million per year in India. I think these two things will give you some motivation regarding for learning some programming languages, and keeping them in applications of your own life and earning some money. So I have told you these two things. And next comes the history of programming languages. Yeah, these two are the known as the parents of programmers, because Dennis Ritchie, he was developed C language and Linux operating system based on it, and so he was known as the father of the programming languages. And Ada Lovelace is the mother of the programming languages, because he is the first woman who was written the algorithm for computer mission in mid 1980s. So she was known as the mother of the programming languages. And next comes these are the some important figures, or the some famous figures out there in software industry. First one is Sundar Pichai, who was well known for his management skills and business skills in Google. He was currently working as CEO for Google. And next comes Steve Jobs. Sadly, we missed Steve Jobs. We lost the Steve Jobs. one of his famous quote was, everyone should know how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. That is, this quote of Steve Jobs says how much of importance he give to the programming, and how does he like the programming, how much he like the programming. And next comes the Bill Gates, who is the CEO of and founder of an Microsoft. And next comes the CEO of the Facebook. And these are the some mm, guys who have taken the programming into software industry business into the next higher level. So I have kept these guys in front of you because they will give you some motivation regarding for learning programming and becoming a software developer. Because I am telling you in the starting only, it's not an easy task to become a programmer or software developer by your own. Because when you are in class, there would be some classes you should definitely attend, or there should be some rules you have to follow, and there would be some homework, some tasks, and there would be someone who is monitoring you every time, every minute, that make sure you was doing the task on the time, in the time, and on the time. And there would be some mentors known as class teachers or some friends who will guide you to the path. I mean, who will, if you diverted at some point, and they will guide you to get in the right path again, and they will make sure that you are doing the job. But now you are learning it on your own, so it's not an easy task. But stay focused on your goals, and stay focused to learn what you want to be and what you want to learn, and don't get diverted when you are learning programming and all, so that you will reach your goals as soon as possible. And next you get SML Sahitya Mohan, hi, thank you for visiting our channel. And next comes while we reach to next slide, these slides will teach us you, this slide will tells you how which programming languages are important, and which programming languages are more important in 2017 according to the survey conducted by indeed.com in November 17th 2017. These are the programming languages that are in the in field in that 2017 year on November 17th. This is the results of the survey conducted by indeed.com. At that time, Java was in very lead. That orange bars indicates the number of the demand of those programming languages in 2017, and blue graphs indicate the demand of those languages in 2018. As you can see, these are the languages are there drastically increasing their needs. First comes Java. Java was a very well used programming language and very well known programming language for its object oriented programming and its applications from since long. But as you can see, the Python was beating the Java from since few years. You can see clearly in 2007 the Python, and 2008 the Python graph, it was drastically increasing. But when it comes to Java, it's decreasing. And I suggest you to learn Python if you are a beginner and if you want a very good career, because Python is the one which provides almost everything you need as a programmer in it's an object oriented, and its syntax is very easy, and it's also can be learned as a beginner's language, because as I said, its syntax was very easy and it's very straightforward language. And when it comes to web applications and games and all, you can go through with JavaScript. Java, you can learn Java because its applications are very high, and you can use Java almost everywhere, so you can learn Java if you want to become a very expert. And I suggest you, if you want to learn Java at starting stage, I will tell no, because Java is the one language which you have to learn after learning some basics of the programming, because its syntax are somewhat complex and you have to go through with very big syntax and some indentations. So if you want to learn Java, first learn something regarding programming language like C or C++, and then go to Java, because Java is very high-end programming language, and it is a very professional language. If you want to know all the concepts and if you want to understand Java really, you have to learn first something and go to the Java, because without the basic knowledge of programming in without the basic knowledge in programming, you can't learn Java that much easily. I don't say if you was it there is no possibility of learning Java as a beginner, but there is a possibility. But I suggest you to go through with some initial languages like Python, C++, C, or some basic language which teaches you concept more, and then jump to Java. And if you are a beginner and you want to settle very fastly, I mean very very rapid in a very speed manner, you have to look into the career, then go through with Python, because Python, man, it's amazing. You can learn as a beginner very well. Python can be understandable very easily, because this syntax of Python was very very simple when compared to the Java. So I suggest you to learn Python if you are a beginner. And JavaScript, man, it's completely web based applications. If you want to going into the web designing or web if you want to go into the web designing or some website development kind of things, no doubt go through with JavaScript. No languages, no prior language preparation or learning some basics of programming is not at all required, because JavaScript you can learn from base without any prior knowledge of any programming. And C++, as I said you, it's an beginners programming language. PHP, will act as an mediator between it will lets you communicate with the server and all. PHP and parallel, and C sharks also almost same. But I won't suggest you to learn the top three languages for down three languages first, because those are all somewhat difficult when compared to these languages like Java, Python, and JavaScript. If you are really want to go into the web development kind of things and you want to become a web developer, no doubt get into the JavaScript, jump into the JavaScript, and get your ass born and learn JavaScript as soon as possible, and get focused and learn JavaScript. If you are want to become an application developer or anything, you want to become a software developer but you haven't chosen your domain till now, then hands down, man, go through with Python, because it's basic beginners language, and it's advanced language also. Its applications are very high, so you can learn Python also, no problem in it. Java, man, Java is a king, you can learn, no doubt in it. And C++, if you was very beginner, I mean you doesn't know anything about programming, and you want to learn you want to understand the programming very easily, then go through with C++, because it's a very easy programming language, and its applications are not as much as Python, but you can still learn C++, because in out market there are more tutorials and morely it's very morely available, so so many people teach C++, so you can learn C++ if you Python is not available for you. And subscribe to my channel. I am going to do live sessions regarding Python from tomorrow onwards, so you can learn Python here itself. You don't need to go anywhere. I will tell you the Python basics and concepts and loops, and I mean I will give you the basic knowledge about Python and basic programming about in Python. And once that is done, we can move to other language, or we can go for some intermediate or advanced stage in Python based on your viewers interest. And next, this is some survey, this is some language type list I have downloaded from Google, and here these symbols indicates web, mobile, and enterprises and embedded systems. And you can see in language rank, Python got the #1 language rank, and types it got almost all types other than mobiles, but it can, as I said you, it can be used in mobile phones also, in Android using some softwares. And spectrum rank, it was 100%, so no doubt jump into the Python tomorrow onwards. Subscribe to my channel now itself, and tomorrow onwards you can get live guidance regarding Python, and I swear you're gonna enjoy these Python tutorials and live sessions which are going to come in next days. I mean coming days. And next thing is, now we know what are the programming languages and what we get if we learn programming, and what are the outcomes of programmings, and how, what is the comfort we are going to get in programming, and what we gonna earn simply by learning programming language. Now let us understand what is a programming language first, because I think now you all may get confused, because I am telling programming language, programming language, programming language every time, at least one times in each and every sentence. But you have to understand what is, at least what is a programming language first before learning programming language. So I want to tell you what is a programming language basically means. For this thing I want to compare this programming language with communication language, so that you can understand the programming language, what does it means and what does it do very briefly. So I want to compare this programming language with communication language first. First, let us assume the communication language. Let us assume there are two persons or two individuals who are speaking to or talking to each other, and if the language was known to each and other, then it Yeah, I think now it's audible to you. And thank you for the information. And let me check the live session for up to where you guys had heard my voice, and up to which part you haven't had my voice. Let me check the live session. If you seen that thing up to where you have had my voice, let me know in the comment section below by mentioning the timings, because I will know. I will see the timing, and I mean which up to which concept have you heard my voice, so that I can repeat it from there. I too checking my voice up to where you guys have heard my voice. And sorry for the interruption, because I think that mic USB jack has been moved a little bit and I haven't noticed it, and seriously telling you guys. So let me check that thing once. I'm checking. Okay, you got the voice until you have seen that live chat, right? After that, you haven't got the voice. So let me continue from that slide again, and so you guys will know briefly about that. Yeah. Okay. Before knowing about programming language and all, I am always speaking about the programming word known as programming language in each and every sentence, right? So now let me tell you what is the word programming language does means. Programming language means a language which will be used for communicating with pro communicate used for communicating with some users and all. I think some of the viewers left due to no audio. Let me. Okay, no problem, they will see afterwards. So, and thank you Gautami for telling me that audio was disturbed, so I have checked it due to you. And thanks and thank you a lot. And I'm repeating those slides which have been went away in that thing. So let you know something got. I'm texting my friends actually, because they have left the session due to no audio. And so they will come back and see these slides. Okay, I don't know who have left, but I am sure that these people will come back. uh, are, are I'm your junior. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you for joining in live session. And Sharma, thank you for joining. And I am sad that you, I am so sad that you have been joined in the middle, because some of the motivation concepts regarding programming have been currently completed, and now it's hello, my Atra, junior Atra, and hi Sharma and Gautami. And now let us continue this session without any interruption. And let me know if you got any errors regarding audio, because that USB cable I haven't seen. Sorry, I am very really sorry for that thing. And I am going to continue this session now. And now let me introduce. I am telling in each and every sentence of my while I am doing this session, right? That programming language. But I haven't tilted what is an programming language. That what is that secret weapon? Programming language means going to help you to reach the goals in your future, and going to make you live in your comfort zone. Programming language, it is nothing but a language that provides you communication bridge between you and some computers and systems, to make you understand more about programming. What does the word programming language does means? Let me compare the programming language word with the our well-known and understood word communication language. Let me compare the programming language with the communication language, so that you guys can understand what does the programming language basically means, and why does we use programming language, and what should do you we keep in our mind while we are using programming language. So let me tell you what does programming language means by simply comparing the programming language with the communication language. Here we go. Communication language is can be a language which can be used for communication in between two individuals or persons or two different peoples from different kind of countries or something. So uh, programming communication language, if the language was known to the both of the people, then it's fine, they are good to communicate with each other and they can exchange their thoughts and they can do the things what they need, and they can they can do the task what can be done for them and what they need to be done. If the language known to the one person is doesn't known to the another person, I mean they are both are from different country and they doesn't know the language to each other they speak, and they doesn't have any common language like english or all, english and all, then how would they communicate? They would communicate by using some sort of mediator like dictionary, or some they will use some person as an translator between them to translate the language between for them who knows both languages, or they use dictionary, or they will simply use google converter and they will communicate. Here you can see the dictionary or a person who translating the language to each other, or a google translator must and should have to know the languages that have known to the both of them. That means the two guys who doesn't know, who doesn't have any common language, doesn't need to know the language that known to other guys, other people who he was communicating to, but the mediator or the translator in the middle of the those two individuals or those two persons has to know the both of the languages known to them, and they have to translate, they are the main persons who have to translate to them. Here in this place of dictionaries exactly we will use the compilers and interpreters to communicate with the machines, because they are machines, right? They doesn't know any languages like english, hindi, urdu and all. They know only three things: one is voltage difference, and other one is power on, and other one is power off. Those using those three only they can understand whatever we give the input. So we cannot give the input like 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 for some input, because if you take a simple example, if you want to tell the digit 2 to the computer machine, then you have to tell 1 0 1, that means 2. That means if you are using 8-bit architecture system, then you have to say like 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 until 8 zeros. That means you have to specify all the 8 bits when you have to say a single number. And if it's an 16-bit architecture, then you have to say 0 1 and 0 0 0 until 16 bits. That means you have to specify 16 bits for a single number. If you are using 32-bit architecture or 64-bit architecture, you have to specify 64 bits or 32 bits whenever you want to say a single digit. So it's very awkward and it's very hard to communicate in that manner. So the some of the personalities or some of the great personalities have been invented the programming languages to, so that we are able to communicate with machines and we are able to instruct them. But some people think that some people will get the comment out like, we are all having human beings, we are all having ears, mouth, nose and all for exchanging thoughts and for making some sounds, but systems doesn't have any ear or mouth or some sort of things which we use for communications. Then some of the people think they use they will communicate using some mono action language like symbols and signs, but that is not true. In this case programmers won't use those mono actions to communicate with the system or a computer, and it's completely an what you say, some sort of misunderstanding in people who are not educated much. So it's not a problem. You guys know how we communicate. We communicate using the compiler or interpreter. Compiler or interpreter are the mediators who know the both languages you and the system knows, and it will compiles or interprets the statement by statement into the machine level language, or the language that's known to the computer previously, and it will make sure that your task will done. But compiler, it's a program. I mean, those are some sort of set of instructions which are predefined in the every in programming language, which are runs based on compiler and converts the entire code at a time, and they will convert the code into the machine level language, and they will make sure the task done from. But when compared to comes to interpreter, it will converts the statement by statement into machine level language, and it will checks the every syntax and all, and it will make sure your task would done. And we will discuss about these things when we are going to discuss about those language which are having compiler or interpreter in detail. And while coming to next thing, these are the some famous giant, I mean, monster programming languages which are leading the tech industry now. Those are Python, C++, Java, SQL, JS, R, PHP, C Sharp, and Ruby, Perl, and so many things. You all know the meaning of these symbols if you have some basic knowledge about programming languages. And as I said, you, if you was wishing to going into the web development, no doubt jump into the JS and rock the world. And if you are in the basic stage and you have to really want to learn the programming and all, then if you want to learn, if you want to use what you are learning immediately, then go for Python, because Python is a beginner's language and you can implement Python absolutely anywhere you need. Like Java is king from since I am kid, and it was a king till now also. And there is a now huge competition between Python and Java, and now the demand of Python was drastically increasing a lot. As I show you in my first 2-3 slides, the Python was leading Java almost. It was dominating Java. And SQL for database, PHP for communications, and C Sharp, and all languages you can learn. And if you going to like statistical or some kind of analyzing side of applications, go through with R, because it is very good for formula implementation and all. And these are programming language that are leading now. And after knowing about programming language, if you doesn't know about it applications, it won't be complete, right? So these are the some applications that are leading and dominating the world right now. Amazon is best example for e-commerce website. Snapchat, which was now growing drastically, and for communication and interchange of information. GitHub is the main platform for exchanging the code and source code. And it what does GitHub makes means, generally, if you are working as a group in on a project, then it was not possible to be able to be in different locations, right? But GitHub makes you do that thing, make that thing possible by with irrespective to the with irrespective to. Hi bro, Kartikeya, thank you for commenting. He is my brother actually. I think he was in another room and watching my live session and keeping comments in live. Hi bro, shout out for Kartikeya. And these are the programming applications that are dominating the world right now. First one, Amazon e-commerce, and Snapchat for communication. GitHub, you make sure you will work on a project regardless of your location. That means you don't have to be in the same location for working on a project. You can work on repositories and some directors of project without being in the same locations of other employees. And YouTube, you know all about YouTube. This is YouTube, and you was watching YouTube and learning about programming on YouTube, which is the application of programming language. And Facebook and Instagram, these are the huge social media sites which are influencing the world. Instagram was influencing everywhere. Instagram influencers are everywhere nowadays. And WhatsApp is very well known official communication platform. And Google is the biggest thing I haven't seen, because these why I have kept all these things is because these are the things which are made the programming into a business. Because whenever you make a programming into a business, your profit would be unexpected. You won't expect that much of profit from it. And these are the main applications of programming language. And next we go to As I said you, I am going to teach Python in next upcoming sessions. On every each and every day, you're gonna get at 11:15 the live session about Python from today, and you're gonna learn the basic Python. I mean basic concepts in Python and basic programming in Python, so that you can learn your own to the advanced level or intermediate level. Or if you viewers are interested after this basic level of Python is completed, if you guys viewers are interested in learning Python to intermediate or advanced level through me, then I will guide you through advanced level. And once Python is completed, we can go through with other programming languages based on you demand, because I am here for you guys. I am here to teach you guys and help you guys to figure out what are the things. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because if you are new, then you have to definitely subscribe to this channel, because if you want to learn programming, I am going to conduct live sessions from tomorrow onwards for you guys to learn about Python. It is a beginner's language, and these applications of Python are, as I said you can't expect those applications from Python. It's killing the industry now. So make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell icon though, because whenever I get into a live session, or when I upload a new video recording programming in this channel, you will get notified as soon as I upload it. So don't forget to ring that bell icon also. And thank you guys for staying with me in this session with me, and doesn't leaving me alone. And if you have any queries, let me know in the comment section below, so that I can answer all of your doubts and clear all of your things. Yeah, dude, I will give you as much as information I can, my dear Arthika. I think, yeah, Artha, Athara. I will provide you as much as information I can get. Thanks for this guidance. Hope I will get more videos from. Yeah, definitely, sure. You will get as many as videos as I will give you. I will make sure I provide you as many videos I can. Kartikeya, how are you, bro? Bro, I am friend. You was in the room next to me, and you can come and see me how was I am. I am sweating a little bit now. Well done, bro. Nice work. All the best. Thank you, Jayant. Thank you so much for your best wishes. And if you guys, any of you having any doubts regarding getting into the programming or getting started with programming language, you can straightforwardly ask me right now in the session, so I can answer you right now if I am able to. And hey man, Karthikeya, bro, stop, bro. Keeping emoji. Being in the next room. This Matta Karthikeya was my brother, and he was in the room next to me, and he was making all those comments in the live session. Yeah, you guys can help ask me now any kind of doubts you was having in this session, or yeah, getting started with programming or anything. I will answer you now. I will be here up to 12:05. Now it's 12:01, right? So I will be here up to 12:08. I mean, not 12:08, it's not a round figure. I will be, yeah, I will be here for up to 12 o'clock and 8 minutes. Everyone can ask anything regarding programming, or how you are getting started into programming. If you have any struggles in getting started with programming, you can ask me. I will clarify your doubts if you have any. And will be next session. Yeah, Jayant, bro, it going to be on 11:15 on the next day, which would be on Python. On my next session, it would be the introduction to Python. So you are going to learn about Python, basic Python in detail, and I mean, whenever it possible, I will make sure 100% I am going to complete this Python basic stuff, because I am quite free right now, so every day at 11:15 you will get the notification. I will be live for teaching, for guiding you guys in programming in Python. For next 1 week it going to be Python. It was going to be Python for next 1 week, and after that week it would be based on you, the viewers interest, your all your interest. And so thank you Jayant for asking question, and thank you so much for your support. And any questions? It's 12:03 now. I will be here for up to 12:08. Any questions can be asked. And thank you so much for everyone for being with me until the last minute of this session. Anything guys, you can ask me anything, I would answer. I will answer as many questions as I can possibly if I know anything. Okay, yeah, HTML definitely. HTML would be done. Yeah, HTML definitely. After I think this week, or if it is possible, I will make sure that HTML sessions were going to be done in yeah, I will definitely tell you that HTML session, no worries. HTML sessions are going to be started soon as I completed this Python thing, or otherwise I would plan to start Python, HTML and Python in parallel, so that Python would be in the morning and HTML would be in the evening. But I can't give you sure because I have to plan the schedule so that I can tell you Python in morning and HTML in evening. But definitely I was going to deal with HTML, and I am sure you will get the correct guidance regarding HTML in next few days. And it's 12:04, 12:05, and 3 more minutes for all of you to ask any doubts or any suggestions regarding the today's session, or anything you guys can ask me anything. And you haven't tell me the which shade you like. Let me change the shade. Tell me which shade you like. This thick orange, yeah, this is thick orange, this is white, and this is light orange, this is white. Which shade you like? Tell me guys. So you want Jayant Koril, bro, you want different tutorials on magics photography, as you even expect in that too. Yeah, you can expect my tutorials in photography and magics in my other channel, which is known as Vamsi Sai Venkat. Let me provide you link in the chat session so you guys will get it. Yeah, the channel name is Vamsi Sai Venkat, yeah, in which I upload all my things and stuff, crazy things. That means I can't say those are relates you, but I will provide my other channel link in the session comment. Yeah, this is the link, bro. Jayant, for my another channel for your interest in photography and magics. Okay, Gautami Mota, if the classes is in both Telugu and English, there will be more comfortable. Is there anyone who wants it to? Yeah, definitely Gautami. The languages would be both Telugu and English, but I am having a little doubt regarding Telugu because some of the people who are in from our state, they weren't able to understand Telugu. So yeah, I will definitely do my best to keep my English as basic as possible, so I can convey the information to you, all of you, very clearly. And whenever if there any doubts in the live session, you all guys can ask me in the chat session to explain me in Telugu or any other language. So At that part I can explain you in Telugu so everyone can understand. Thank you Artha and thank you Gautami for becoming this much activists in my live session. And there is one more minute for you guys. You can go and ask me anything. One more minute. I think I have to do this up to 12:10 because there are some more viewers. Oh shit. Karthik, net use చేయకరా. Disconnect చేసుకో. Yeah. Sorry, in that middle interaction there is some Wi-Fi issue regarding that. My brother was kept something download in my Wi-Fi, so I have got some interruption. Now it was resolved. So now the thing was resolved. So oh shit, delay. Karthik use చేద్దానన్న నెట్. If you are experiencing lag in this video, I am really sorry because my brother had done something in that other room. So I think you are experiencing some lag in my stream right now. So one more minute I am going to be in this session, so you guys can ask me anything. And thank you for everyone being with me in this session, and thank you for all of your suggestions, and HTML also will be started soon. Thank you for all of your advices and questions, and thank you Karthik for keeping my another channel link in you want another channel link? Okay. This is my another channel link. And thank you guys, that's all for today's session, and it's 12:10. I think I have done up to now well, so I am leaving, and in middle I got some internet issues, so I think you will experience some lag. And thank you guys, miss you, and hope you all will attend to my next session on tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. Don't forget to attend that session. And HTML tutorials, if possible, I will start them in the afternoon time, or I will start HTML after basic Python is completed. And thank you for being with me for entire whole stream, and thank you guys. Bye. It's very hard to leave you, but it's the time to go offline for me. And thank you for staying for this much time, and thank you so much, and love you all guys. Damn, as I am getting yeah, love you all guys, and love you all, and hope you guys see you again in the next session also. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will provide my mail id, official mail id of this channel after completing uploading of this live stream. And thank you for being with me guys. Love you all. Bye guys for now.